I just want to know, why is she green screening her leg behind her? I mean, this is supposed to be a reminder, constant reminder that her leg was operated on, and it looks like a strip of duct tape running down her leg. I don't. Oh, why do people do that? Why do they green screen? I mean, we know you don't have to put it up there for constant view of it.
Hold on really quick. I'm going to make sure I delete this picture so I don't accidentally put up anything wrong. Hold on really quick. I'm going to make sure I delete this picture so I don't accidentally put up anything wrong. Hold on. Okay. Hello, lovelies. How are you? How's everybody doing? Oh. Hey, April. How are you doing, baby? God, my leg. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do a little bit of my physical therapy while I'm sitting here. Hanging in there. It's a mess, that's for sure. Oh, God. Lord have mercy. Hi, Sober. How are you doing, my love? Hi, April. The other April. I get y'all so mixed up all the time because I'm pretty sure y'all are both nurses. Yeah. I'm hanging in there, girlfriend. How are you? I'm trying to, at least. I'm stressing out, and it'll all be okay. You're hanging in there too. Guess what, guys? Tomorrow. Thank you for the likes, my love. Tomorrow is 1 whole year, guys. 1 year. Tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Does it sound funny if I say y'all up there? Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty painful, guys. Hi, Genevieve. Thank you. I'm pretty proud of myself, too. Oh. Okay, so, weird thing, and since there's not very many of y'all in here, I'll say it right now. Thank you so much, April. So, the other day, well, not the other day, yesterday, I guess, I had taken my little patch off, right? Because I had that anti-nausea patch on that whole time. And that was off. Anyway, I had taken a pain pill. And y'all, it made me incredibly nauseous. like it used to, like before all the bad shit. And like, I don't know, like that made me feel happy. Is that weird? Like it was like my fresh start. It really was. Like it was, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I got to restart all that or something. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it, but like that making me nauseous, like, made me be like, oh, wow. Like, I really am. Like, all you dumbasses that say, oh, you're just trading one for the other. Clearly not. Clearly not. Or I would have been able to just go in and do what I was doing before, right? I don't know. It did. It makes it feel like just a new start. I'm sure somebody's going to give me some slack somewhere for that. But, like, that... Does that make any sense to anybody else? Like... Anyway. Thank you, everybody. Those of you who have been here to, like, root me on and everything. Oh, I can't stand to be nauseous either. But just the fact that it made me nauseous again like it used to was, I don't know, just different. You're a mod, chica. I don't know, that's weird. Who the hell knows, girlfriend? My live was doing some weird crap the other day, too. I'm doing okay. My leg it's healing. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna say trigger warning really quickly, and I do mean trigger warning, okay? If you don't like anything that looks really, really gross, trigger warning. I can't check my text messages to the person that's texting me. Alright, are you ready? Don't look if you don't want to see something really bad. Did you see that? That's what we're dealing with, guys. That's what we're dealing with. 38 staples. Yeah. Total knee replacement. Yeah, it does look good as far as no infection or anything. It is scary looking. PT's going really good. PT's going really good. I had a bunch of stupid whatever coming here. Alright, I will show one more time, but that's it, guys. Because I know that it's painful for me to see, and it's literally my leg. So, trigger warning, do not look at the screen if you do not want to see something really awful. Do not look at the screen if you do not want to see something that looks really awful. Okay? Trigger warning. Yeah. It's open more so like that right now. Different one. Because of I had an anchor from my ACL, and because it was pulled out and my damage was so intense, they just had to go a little bit more than normal, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it normally looks like. So, yeah. I have 38 staples. 36 staples. 32 and then 4, so 36 staples. And it's yeah, I know, like, some people are gonna be like, You know, it's okay. 4. This is day 4. Yeah. I can walk pretty good. I can walk pretty good. I can walk without anything as support. Like, I don't have to have crutches or anything like that. I do use them as, especially as a just in case, so I don't fall. And I have like a walker and whatever, but I can walk without those things. I don't typically, but I can. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty great. The bruising is, so in that other picture, and I'll try to just move my head off to the side a little bit so you can see. So like the bruising and stuff, I don't know, this one may show a little bit, yeah, a little bit more, the bruising. But other than that, like, I'm doing pretty good. And this is laying down. Well, I don't really want to hear. That's me standing up. So, it's not bad. My sweet man, new daddy. Any sweet guys. That's how I got that. When I woke up from my nap the other day, I was laying down, and one side of me, I could hear husband's phone, and the other side of me, I could hear Blimpy. And I was like, or Blimp, how do you say that guy's name? Blimpy? Bimpy? Blimpy? I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I got that on one side and the other one on the other side. I don't know. It works. It was a good little nap to wake up from. A recovery nap. But yes, I'm blessed to be. I hate that tomorrow's Easter. Like, that makes me sad. But I'll figure it out. I hate that I'm not going to be able to do much, especially with it being the first one in a while, you know. But it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm not going to get emotional. Anybody else have any plans for tomorrow? Sorry, I'm rubbing it. Best thing for recovery, right? Best thing for that incision is massage. No plans for tomorrow. I don't know what hurts worse, bending or straightening. The dog being right there is the worst. Emma, move over a little bit, kid. Like, y'all. Like, leg, dog. Leg, dog. Move. Move over. Move, Emma. Emmy. Move, bro. Move. Have mercy. Come on. Scooch. Thank you. I can't move my leg hardly at all when she's laying right there. Goodness. Crunch and dinner at in-law. Oh, church. I'm sorry. I said crunch. Sorry. Crunch. I'm like, what are we crunching? I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. Church and At dinner at the in-laws. That works. I love it. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord. Anyway. Yeah, see, my mom doesn't celebrate Easter. She doesn't even call it Easter. It's Ishtar. It's a pagan holiday, guys. Hate to bust your bubble. Hello from not Wisconsin. Hello from Kentucky. Where we call church crunch. Okay, maybe not all Kentuckians can't read like me. It's okay. Oh, fluck. My leg. Anyway. I don't know. Husby changed out my bandage. As you can see, like, when you just seen it a second ago, it doesn't look like this anymore. Oh, but, oh yeah, and the stinking little nurse talking about my tattoos. How was my day? Great. It's a little hurtful, but, you know, a little bit of pain today. How's yours? Heidi. Heidi. Where is my Miss D, by the way? And Miss... Oh, did I just see her come in? No. Where'd she go? H2. Where are you? Oh. You better be. Do you have to do physical therapy? Yes, they come to the house. I do physical therapy at the house. Greg from California. Oh, I didn't see it. TikTok doesn't like you. I meant first. Yeah, sure you did. Oh, I was probably busy sending it to y'all. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I was probably busy sending it to y'all. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I can't click that until I leave the live. I don't know what that means. Oh, probably because you were over in that other live. Never mind. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Rosa. Anyway. Did you see my boo-boo? Did you see my boo-boo? It hurts, y'all. One of our people are going through some pretty bad stuff right now, y'all. So, keep her in your thoughts. I know. I always hate that. I don't want to say names, but whomever you pray to knows who needs the prayer. So. It's hard. Yeah, going great. Slightly have a cut on my leg. I don't know what happened. Woke up like this. Could you imagine? Oh my God. I just gave myself a little bit of PTSD. No, for real though, pickle juice. I seen you come in at the end of one of my other lives, and I was like, oh, pickle juice. I like pickle juice. Anyway, no, some little turd telling me that it looked like I had worms coming out of my leg. Like, excuse me. A little bit of PTSD from that. I don't know, the brute that little. Ain't shit little with this thing. Oh no. It really looks like I just seen Struggles comes in. Struggles wants to see too. So, do you want to see the beautifulest picture in the whole wide world? Am I supposed to give another trigger warning? I'll only show it if Fred wants to see it. Fred, do you want to see the beautifulest picture in the whole wide world? Flaky Jakey wants to see it. Trigger warning. I wouldn't look at the camera if you don't want to see. Yeah. That's what my leg looks like, sir. Yeah. I had a full knee replacement. I'm pretty, hold on, let me show you. So see the bruising? It looks lovely, doesn't it? The other side's not as bad, but it's still, yeah. That hurts the worst. They said that that's from the pain blocker, whatever. I'm trying to moo child exo. I don't know if I know who you are, moo child, but yeah, I'm working on feeling better. It doesn't feel the greatest. Have to have. Oh yeah, it sucks. It sucks pretty good. So husband had to change it out. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to the adhesive on this one, so I'm gonna start itching. Ooh, I didn't even see that it was bruising down there now too. Yeah, but it'll be okay. It's a little warm to the touch, but not horrible yet. It sucks. It really does. We're 4 days out. 4 days out. Fred, did you hear what I said tomorrow is? Dude, you know your leg hurts pretty freaking bad right now. If you spray... Okay. You didn't hear me say what tomorrow is? Do you want to know? Do you want to know what tomorrow is? Ha ha ha. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Yes, I am getting up and moving around. Oh, hey, sweetheart. I didn't see you in here. See? But it's going to be a whole lot better. Like, you're going to get it done and over with. And yes, it's going to hurt a lot worse for a little bit, but it won't hurt as bad anymore. But tomorrow is my 1 year. Yay! It is. I'm so excited. I am. I really am. I want to celebrate. I had to get pins in each of my hips. I screamed. Yeah, it's not. Thank you. It's not great. It's not. But like I can get up and go. It took a little bit. The first day was hell. I had to be able to walk 500 feet before I could leave the hospital. Y'all help me keep an eye on that person, if you would, please. Anyway, I know they're coming over here to look and see how awesome my life is going. But yeah, so day 1 was hell. My knee keeps giving out. That's how mine was, because my ACL was fucked. Day 1 was hell. Day 2 was still hell, but it was okay. Day 3 is when the pain got the worst. But like I said, today I can walk. I don't have to have like constant support. I do keep it so I don't fall or anything. I can't pick up this leg very much on its own, but like I can take my other leg and wrap. Look, I'm doing it like y'all can see it, and wrap my other foot around my ankle and lift it like that. Or just use my hand. How long? I left same day. I could have stayed overnight, but because of my family, I didn't want to. Yeah, I just wish you would, change that picture, because that's kind of, I don't look like that anymore, see? Look amazing. But, yeah, so I'm doing great. I stayed, surgery was done, at noon. It took an hour and 45 minutes, and I was home by like 6. I know. The amazingness of having, my support system back and everything. Like, I had people that could do pickup, and the next day, somebody did pickup because we had something that had to be done. Somebody could do pickup. It's okay. I know. Like, day 2, I was like, why in the fuck did I have this done? But, yeah. But no. So we had, day 2, we had, help with, no, I'm sorry. Day of, sorry. I'll get it right in a second. Baseball practice. That was so awesome. Just to know. I have to be careful how I word things, or I want to be careful how I word things. But just how, like, I didn't have to worry about it. Like, met up at the baseball field after Nathan dropped me off here at home, and then met up at the baseball field, and all was well with the world, And like I said, look at my little nap. I don't know what that was about. I was looking, but I got to wake up from one of my little, naps with hubby's phone on one side and Blimpy on the other. I'm telling y'all, like, it's been awesome. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm telling y'all, like, any of you who've been in addiction, I don't know, how do I explain that? Does anybody understand what I'm saying? How I explained it earlier? Like, it's awesome. Awesome. Does that make sense? That, such a low dose. Hi, Miss Susie. How are you doing, honey? See? Good. I do. That's what I was saying. So I am on pain medicine. I'm not going to lie about that at all. We had an amazing prevention plan set up with the clinic and my husband and family and any other control. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Whoever I just invited, I'm sorry. To know you can do it without depending on other stuff is right. And I wouldn't have had the surgery knowing that I would have been in just an excruciating amount of pain. Like, who the fuck wants to sign up for that? Right? So, as I said, me and my husband did a prevention plan with my clinic, right? And, oh yeah, and if y'all didn't say that a second ago, I'm walking with a cane. And like, he has a little notebook, and when I take my medicine, like, I tell him, hey, I'm hurting, and he looks and checks the time. Most of the time, clappy, clappy, clappy. Most of the time, it is, like, right on time, or now, the last 2 days, it's been, like, further out, right? I'm not gonna lie, like, 1 or 2 times it's been before, but we just have to deal with it until I can. But then, I had all that set up, and for the days that he is not, I have 2 separate bottles. He leaves me the medication that I would be able to take, and I don't know, what time is it? So he'll be off in 20 minutes, and yeah, I'm not even gonna think about when I could or couldn't or whatever. It's just, I look and see, what time, when I start getting in pain, what time is it, and can I take it yet? As you should, right? And, sorry, I'm scooting up into the bed. So, yeah, I've done really well with that, managing it with prescription medicine, ibuprofen, and Tylenol. And, propping it, icing it, everything. Which I do probably need to go ahead and ice it. So that I can take a shower when he gets home. But yeah, I don't know. Knowing yesterday, I had removed I had a little patch on the backside of my neck that was for nausea. So it only works for 3 days. Yesterday I removed it, and, yesterday morning it was removed. And yesterday evening I had taken a pain medicine. Exactly. And just knowing that, it feels amazing. It really does. But what I was like, so before addiction, pain medicine made me nauseous. And yesterday, after taking the the little nausea sticker off, and I had taken some pain medicine, wasn't even really thinking about it. I got really, really nauseous. And it was like, It excited me that I got nauseous. Does that make sense? Not that it gave me any type of euphoria or anything like that, but it made me sick again. Like, people say all the time, oh, you're just exchanging one for the other. But if I was exchanging one for the other, it wouldn't have made me sick, because it wouldn't have made me sick a year ago. Not one pain pill wouldn't have made me sick a year ago. I don't know. It kind of just shows me my growth, and that I've got a do-over. I got to start back from scratch. Right? Is there any other way to say that? I feel like I'm saying it weird because I say everything weird. My cat, y'all. Look, this is kind of funny. Hold on, how do I do this? Yes. Hold on, chica. Or hold on, my dude. There we go. Oh. He's like, Mom, what are you doing? All the fucking animals are all over me, like, for no damn reason. Okay, you can't get on my leg, though, bro. Oh, yeah, one thing I do have to keep an eye on is this shit right here. Whoops. That was a big... It's not horrible, but it's not great. I know, they're a mess. Why don't you just message on here, silly? Like, no one's gonna say anything. I can't keep going back and forth. So, nausea, kind of like how when you prefers and you get nausea. Huh? Hey, Lemon. What I'm saying is before addiction, pain medicine used to make me nauseous because it's pain medicine, and I used to have to take something with that. But as I went further on into addiction, it no longer made me, my bottom had accustomed to it. Yeah, kind of like that. But like my body had accustomed to it. So therefore, it was no longer making me nauseous. But now it's making me nauseous again because my body's not used to it anymore. And like I'm back to square one, you know? And if it was, oh, I just exchanged one for the other, I wouldn't get to go back to square one. It would be the same as it was a year ago because I just traded one for the other. Does that make sense? Like, does that make better sense? It's like I got to start over. That's all I can explain it. I just got to start over. I get to... There you go. Yeah. I get to go back. I get to go back to square one. Yeah, it feels really good. It really does. Like, happy to be nauseous. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 1 whole year. I was talking to my mama because I have a bottle. Because I had said when I was first going through everything, I had said that I counted today as my 1 year, because today it's been a year since I used what my DOC became. For those of you who didn't know, my DOC had became fentanyl. And today is a year since I had used that. But there was a prescription. Hold on really quick. No. Hold on. Hold on really quick, guys. Go that way. I'm coming. Go. Hold on really quick, guys. I gotta start something. Sorry, I'm coming. Okay. Okay. So, what I was saying was I had kept this. If anybody said anything, you may have to repeat it because I haven't. I didn't get to see it. But I had this bottle because... Oops, I gotta turn the other way to get in the bed. Today had been 1 year since I had did what my DOC had became. But I had this one prescription that I had gotten from the dentist. I had gotten a tooth pulled. And that was the last prescription I had used wrong. But yeah. And thank you. That's why it's so hard for me when I hear all these stories. Because it could have been me. Easily could have been me. I didn't even know what fentanyl was when I got on it, y'all. I didn't know what it was. I seriously thought I was taking... a pain medicine. I didn't believe because I was hiding it from absolutely everybody, and although people knew, they didn't know, if that makes sense. And since I didn't talk to people about it, I didn't have anybody that could warn me of what it was or what it could have been. Because it looked like our task force here is having a really hard time because they look so much like the real thing that they're not even prescribing those anymore because they can't tell the difference between the real ones and the fake ones anymore. Like, the task force can't tell the difference. And I didn't know what it was, guys. I didn't. Until I got in trouble the first time. I'm sorry. When I got in trouble the first time and I had to take a test at the jailhouse because I was going through withdrawals. I didn't know what I was on. I could have taken a lie detector test and told you I was on the ones that start with an O. That's what I thought I was on. I didn't know I was on something different. And by the time I did know, it was too late. I didn't know how to get off. This stuff is so bad. It's not like the normal kind. It stays in your system for so long. They're having a hard time with Suboxone. Because Suboxone is sending people into precipitated withdrawals for a long time, because it's not coming out of your system. It took 3.5 weeks for it to come out of my system. Addicts won't just go through that. That's why it's so hard to get everybody off of it. Because Suboxone doesn't work. You're gonna get really, really sick on Suboxone. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, come back in 3 weeks and then you can take... No, they wouldn't do that. And I didn't even know we had a methadone clinic. I didn't know. Didn't know what it was. Didn't know the difference between that and Suboxone. Like people act like it would have been just so easy for me to get better, and it wasn't. I didn't know how to get better. That's why when I finally found the answer, I jumped and I never looked back. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Gina. Hold on really quick, guys. God, that's why I'm saying that. Nothing. When people talk about triggers and all this kind of stuff, I'm sitting here like, what's a trigger? What's a trigger? The only thing even remotely close to a trigger that I could have even said was pain. Pain. But, Mommy. Hold on. You're good, baby. You're good. You're good. But I'm good. I really am. I'm okay. Thank you. I hope so, but that's what I was gonna say is people kept, to me anyway, people kept acting like this was just an easy thing. Like, oh, just go to rehab. Oh, just do this. I got signed up for rehab one time, y'all, because of my insurance. It was gonna take 3 weeks for me to get a bed. And I did the paperwork. I did everything. They called me and they were like, okay, we've got a bed a little bit earlier. It was like 4 days earlier. So, like 2.5 weeks. Okay. But, they were talking to me about everything. Obviously, I'd been to jail a million times. And my biggest thing was I didn't want to lose contact with my family. But when they started explaining everything on how things are and I was like, so, my family's going to be able to call me and do this. Oh, no, for the first week, you don't have your phone. Wait, what? Like, my family was the only thing I had. Why was I going to go sign myself into this place that I didn't know anybody and take myself away from the only people that I had? Like, that didn't make no sense to me. Okay, so sweet. But, like, I didn't understand that. But again, I'd never been to therapy. I'd never been around people that had went to therapy. I did not know how any of this crap worked. None of it. And I didn't have anybody to explain it. So it was all just scary to me. And the only thing that I got on the internet was hate, and everybody thought I was just this horrible human being. And I didn't want to be a horrible person. Yes, drugs made me a horrible person. But I also didn't know who I could turn to. Like, anybody on here, like, y'all know, they're ready to turn on you in a dime. You don't know who you could trust and who you can't trust. You don't know who you're going to talk to and is going to tell everybody tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. My husband just got off work. I know you're always here, baby. I'm sorry. I did. But that's what I was going to say. I'm sorry. Everyone needs family support. But, Fred, I was hiding it from everybody. Like, literally everybody knew, but they didn't know. Does that make sense? Like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I was talking about recovery. Like, although, like, I don't know how to say it, but, like, people knew that I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, but no one knew. If I didn't know what fentanyl was, do you think my family knew what fentanyl was? They all thought I was still taking freaking hydrocodone. They didn't know how much worse it was. And if I didn't feel safe enough to tell my family, you think I felt safe enough to tell some complete strangers on the internet that I was trying to convince that I didn't have an issue? It was a really scary place. And I'm sure every addict in the Book of Addicts have tried to figure out, like, how do you make that a different place for people? And I don't think that there's any more ways that we can do it than we already are. But it was scary, guys. It really was. I was losing everything little by little. My freedom. First and worst, my family. And then after I lost my family, like, I didn't want them to have to go through what I was going through. And I didn't know how to get back on the other side of things. So, like, although I realized that I wanted my family home, I wanted everybody back together and my normal back. How do you safely get there when you don't even know what's going on in yourself? It was such a scary place. It really was. Thousands of people watching. But that's the only way I could do things, because that's the only way I knew to get help financial wise. And I 100% stand here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like gonna snot myself to death here. Things that I asked for on here, call it what you want, but I promise you, the things that I asked for on here were legit. There may have been one or two things, but you know what? Even if there was, I can't remember them. Everybody's always like, well, make, like, what Jenny is saying right now, make the amends part. But how do you make amends on everything that you can't remember? Do you think I remember every little thing that I've done? No. I could tell you some things that y'all think that I've done that I haven't. I didn't lie to y'all about children's funerals and, you know, all these. What? No. I don't know. But they do, in the sense of some that didn't even know me during addiction expect a lot from me. There's so many people on here that have been so absolutely amazing through my entire journey. And right now on this side of things, I still get texts on a daily basis. But they don't message, or they don't talk in here most of the time. You wanna know why? I bet you already know why. And Pammy, how do you figure out all that out? Would you like to tell me? Because then we go back to every little thing. A lot of them, a lot of the people have said, don't worry about it. Nine times out of 10, they don't come to me with that, though. Do you see what I'm saying? But you know what? I have these three little, well, I guess you could say four, little humans that need me to be able to take care of them first. If I can't take care of them, then nothing else matters. So that's where I get to start first. I know you're not. But not that long ago, you said that you would ask for money too. Huh? I'm not going to a meeting, nor am I doing any of the steps. I'm sorry, just gonna be 100% honest. Hold on really quick. You know you were being honest about why. Huh? Dishonest. That's not true. But okay. I'm not doing that with you right now. How about that? And then you spill money for your house. Oh, I most definitely said that. Because that is true. I know. Okay, I don't care what you have screen recorded. I don't see, this is what I'm not gonna do. Do you see that? This is what I'm not going to do with anybody. So we're gonna either keep moving forward and being amazing and positive, or we're just not. Anyway. But yeah, I'm just but yeah, I'm excited with everything that has come and everything that is coming all day, every day. I 100%. Oh my God, here we go. No, my not story. No, my not story, line. My actual story is just that it's mine. It nowhere in that storyline does the name Jenny fall into place at all. Jenny has absolutely never given me money. I've never given her money. I have never been friends with Jenny. Jenny's never been friends with Victoria. Jenny had an issue with something Victoria did one day, and Jenny made it Victoria's life, Jenny made Victoria's life Jenny's mission for the next 4 years. And that right there. That right there. Now, anybody else in recovery? What is your year? Like, what year are you at? Thank you, Cheryl. 10 years. That's awesome, Brenda. But, hold on. Banana? Okay, I know that's not banana, but that's banana. Alright, baby, thank you. Right, Candy? Isn't it crazy how that works? It is banana, it's a nickname. But yeah, this little bottle right here, my little Sheldon's bottle right here. It told a big story for me because, like, I kept telling everybody my day was, well, not everybody because none of y'all knew, right? But I kept telling people my day was the 19th. The 19th. Hey, Alicia, how are you, baby? But that's not true. But I was trying to count from the day from what my DOC had become. But that wasn't me being honest with myself. Although it was a big leap. It was a big thing. I'm hanging in there, Curly. How are you? Did you see what I did? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks real bad. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, so my day is tomorrow, guys. My day is tomorrow. 1 year, the 20th of April. And that's just a crazy reality for me. How many people would have guessed that? Did y'all all guess that that was my DOC? Because I never seen that in the comments. I never seen that in the hate pages or the bullshittery. Fentanyl. Candy. My DOC was fentanyl. Why is that so hard to say? really hard to even, like say, and I don't know why. I know it's why it's so hard to hear the stories. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I just had a total knee replacement. I did. I just had a total knee replacement. Yeah, you're fine. It was. He does. It's almost like he kind of blames himself for not knowing. They all just thought I was. I don't want to say just because it's. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, that's the grossest thing is to hear somebody snot. Anyway, they thought that I was. It was just pain pills. Just pain pills. Come on. Outside. Outside. No. I gotta be careful so they don't knock me down. Hold on. It's always thought that. Right, exactly. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on, y'all. My little protectors don't want the dogs to take me out, I guess. Yeah, me and my little cane. I feel like an old lady. I do love it though. Like I have. Oh, I don't know. I guess it's all the way out there. Well, no, I have one right here. I can show you. My uncle, my crazy uncle, Hay from Kentucky, which I feel like you already knew that. But my crazy uncle, he had a bunch of ones that he whittled himself. Oh, let me turn you off the. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Okay, there, that makes it better. See, he had a bunch of different ones that he like whittled and painted. He even put like leather at the top of that one. And then this one is like all made in like, so I have a bunch of different weird ones too. Anyway. But yeah, it's been a crazy ride, guys. But I was looking at that bottle, and that bottle just kind of, I don't know. It's like my little weird souvenir, I guess. But it's also a reminder that how crazy things can get. I had on Tuesday, the same day. How are you feeling? I had mine on the exact same day, on Tuesday. Oh, shit. That hurt. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. That's for damn sure. But to celebrate, My 1 year laid up in the bed like this is kind of crazy. Yep. A lot of people, Texas, are saying that my incision is like crazy long compared to theirs. Is yours that long? So, like, whoever's texting me, y'all, I have a really hard time. I can't really text you back right now. Okay, so again, I'll give a trigger warning because I don't want anybody to be too grossed out. But trigger warning. Are you ready? Okay. So mine looks like that. And I have a lot of bruising and stuff, which most people would have bruising. Yeah, that's what, and it does. It looks really good. Compared, like, hold on, let me see if I can turn you around really quick. So, and see my bruising and stuff. But is yours that, like, do you have that many, Texas? I had a total knee replacement. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I had an anchor from an ACL repair, and I had to have that removed as well. Ow, shit, that hurts. You're 44, so you're not too much older than me. Dang. Girl, I just went through the same thing. I had surgery on my foot. I hate the nerve block. Cool. I don't know. Foot would not be fun because you wouldn't be able to stand. It is. It sucks. That's what I'm saying. I can already... Well, I'm saying... I was going to say we, but obviously I don't know if the other lady can or not. But I can walk on my leg already. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, I had a total knee replacement. Yeah, I'm using a walker too. Or my cane. I can't get my walker into my bedroom. You got this, Heather. I know you're a strong woman. I know you are. You've been around for a long time. Yeah, but I can't... I'm sorry. I can't get my walker into my room. So I have to use my cane from my hallway into the room, which I call it, it's not a hallway though, it's just kind of like a little nook anyway, because there's a gate there so that the big dogs can't get back into the rooms, and so that it used to be in the boys' bedroom door, but I needed them to be able to get into the room, like into my room in the middle of the night and not have to worry about the gate, so I just moved it to the hallway. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's a three-way stop. My room, the boys' room, and the kitchen. And so we, instead of blocking off one of the three-way stops, we blocked off two. Oh, 20 minutes every hour. Girl, don't wait till it's too late to take your pain meds. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah, I've been elevating in plenty of ice. I had a total hip replacement 2 years ago. I regret the surgery. Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday. Like, why in the fuck did I do this? I don't know. I've been elevating quite a bit, and icing. I have the polar pack that has been a lifesaver. As far as pain medicine, I haven't been doing it like on schedule. I've just been doing it when I need it, obviously. Yeah, that's the polar pack. It is amazing. I don't know what you mean. How did it happen? I have severe arthritis, and I tore my ACL again. We tried to just do an ACL repair, and insurance said there was too much damage. So I had to do a total knee replacement. That's awesome. See, I'm doing really good with mine, Heather. Mine are take every 4 to 6 hours. I've been taking them every 6 hours, or longer. Normally about every 6 to 8 hours. There was a time where I was in a lot of pain early, but I just had to do some ibuprofen and stuff beforehand. But husby's been really awesome about everything. Yeah, Nathan's been awesome, girl. Sorry you're new here. What, baby? You're welcome to ask any type of questions. Yeah, I've had ACL repair 3 times. Once on my left leg, about 10-ish years ago. And then I had another one on my other leg, my right leg, about 6 years ago. And then I had to have another surgery because of an ACL tear and a meniscus tear 4 years ago while I was pregnant. I said that wrong. I said that really wrong. ACL repair on my left leg 10 years ago. ACL meniscus repair on my right leg 4 years ago. And then the ACL repair on it a little over a year and a half ago. And then I just had a total knee replacement on my right leg 4 days ago. Sorry, I had that backed up. I added my neck surgery into it, I think. I don't fucking know. Dude, no, they actually didn't put me on aspirin. I'm not sure why. Yes, I'm allowed to take ibuprofen. Me too, girl. I was really bad. But Nathan was so awesome. He hold on, Gina, I'll answer that in just a second. He went with me to 3 different appointments for relapse prevention. He went with me to clinic stuff. And then he also went with me the day after surgery. It was my pickup day. And we did that. It was really awesome. He was amazing through all of it. He's been really good with everything. I showed a picture just a second ago. Oh, look, Daddy. My mom has been super amazing with checking on me and stuff. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about addiction. Had I been able to been open with everybody and be able to talk to them like I do now, I wouldn't have been stuck for as long as I was stuck, I don't think. But hiding everything was so much. Anyway, I'm not gonna get down right now again. Anyway, as far as meal prep and stuff, Gina, we did so awesome. So, they love the muffins in a mason jar. That has been the bestest thing ever that I think I could have done. I know, that's the biggest thing that's on my little journal, girlfriend. I recover out loud so others don't suffer in silence. Oh, yep. It won't pop up. Yep, absolutely. My fake crying, it's just horrible. Anyway, but they love those, and the brownies have been amazing too. For them, I also did 2 to 3 crock pot meals and ones that they can just pop right in the oven. Hold on really quick, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. My husband called. We had somebody's in the bathroom, a need in the bathroom issue. I'll be alright one way or another. What's it? Huh? What was going on? Oh. Yeah, you know who that is, right, y'all? Stop. Before you end up... I love you. Yeah, I was about to say, you know who that is, don't you? A weirdo. I don't know. The girl y'all were muting, Heather. It's Mindy. You know, crazy Mindy. She was an LR super fan. Oh, shit. My leg hurts so bad. But yeah, absolutely. I'm such a fake crier. Bitch, if that bitch knows how much I cry, I don't even like that shit. Everything going on. It's insane to me. So many of us nosy hussies started out on the LR shit, right? God dang it, it hurts. It's getting about that time, guys. I know, dog. Stop, Emmy. Anyway, started out on the LR bullshit, right? And have y'all seen all this bullshit that's happening now? It's redonkulous. Like, it's sickening. Oh, shit, hold on, really. Redonkulous. Like, it's sickening. Oh, shit, hold on, really quick. It's redonkulous. Like, it's sickening. Oh, shit, hold on, really quick. One more second. Sorry, guys. I'm going to show this one more time. If you are queasy or anything like that, don't look at your screen for 2.5 seconds. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right. Got it? Don't look at your screen. Anyway, yeah, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the craziness that have just kind of stemmed from her. Good God, hold on, my husband. Yeah, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the craziness that have just kind of stemmed from her. Good God, hold on, my husband's. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about all my people that I truly give a shit about, and you've been here through a lot. Like, I know y'all are better than this. Don't let nobody get you wrapped up in this bullshit. And that goes for myself, too. But they are over here showing other people's only friends. Talking about each other's very disgusting traumas. And there is so much that I could say. So many of these women have talked about my moral compass and this, that, and the other. But what in the fuck has gotten into y'all? What are you gaining by doing this to each other? Damn near all of us started out by sitting here practicing for the nursing home talking about LR. Some got a little bit more involved than others. And now we're doing this? What? And now this is what we're doing. And now this is what we're doing.